All right. Hello, everyone. Whoop. I'm so prepared. Okay. So today I'll be playing the game A Traveler in the City. This is a solo map drawing RPG, and it is made to be played in person on paper, but of course we're gonna be doing this with drawing software. Uh, and along with a deck of cards and a dice roller, which I have prepared here, our deck of cards and dice, as well as the PDF that you get when you download the game. So you can have more than one player, but I will be playing it alone, solo. So, what you start with the map. So on a sheet of paper, draw either a 4x3 horizontal or a 3x4 vertical grid. So we have our grid prepared here. Leave some room and add a small section labeled days, which I did not prepare. So okay. I wanted to have a dice to write stuff down on the map just in case that's needed. And I'm sure it's okay if I just add days over here off to the side. So we'll just do it like that. Let me get some music in here. I'm gonna be mad if I get an admin through this. Okay. Oh my gosh. Hello, Sydney. Hi. It's awesome to see you. Thank you. Okay. Let's continue. So, remove the 2 of hearts and the 2 of clubs from the deck and set them both to the side. I have done that over here. So this 2 of hearts is going to be the arrival, and 2 of clubs will be the departure. As here. So what needs to happen next is to deal the shuffled cards face down in the grid pattern, which I've done here. This took a little bit of time, I will not lie. This was not made for this. I'm not sure how else to set it up for this. And then these cards are the city that the traveler will explore. So a 6-sided die represents the traveler. Roll the die to see how many days they have to visit the city before their departure. I will have that just written on the die here, and then I'll move them around. We actually get to decide more about the traveler, I think. I'll see. We'll see. Okay. We get to decide how the traveler arrives. I want to make him look like a little guy, though. We'll redraw the traveler here. Make him a little guy. All right, here he is. So let's give him. What should we go? You know, we can add some decoration as we go. All right. Okay, I'd say we're set up. So they're going to be placed on the arrival card, which is going to be down here. Next, we have to agree on an answer to the following question. How do you arrive? By road, by sea, by air, or another means. And then on the map, we're going to draw a sketch that represents this choice in the corresponding grid square. The arrival card is also a heart path, so draw a path feature. And I'll show you the play sheet in a moment. All sketches should be simple and take a few seconds to complete, and must not include words. Common symbols are fine. Okay, let's see what the path is like. So, Two of Hearts is a heart path. So the description: channels used for travel, streets, sidewalks, trails, or waterways. Draw a path between the current square and a vertically or horizontally adjacent square. The traveler can move between these squares without changing the die value. Okay. Let's see. I think that we will do... Should we do... I don't want to do train. Let's just do a waterway. Let's do a waterway. So this is our little river. Okay, and it is a little bit of a wild river. I don't know how loud this audio should be. Okay. Next, let's draw how the traveler arrives. Okay. I'm thinking we have the waterway, which I could do a boat. Or let's see, does the traveler have to continue in the same way they came? I'm going to do a crashed spaceship for fun. You know what? Or a helicopter. They arrived by helicopter and they crashed. Alright. I can't really draw a helicopter. Well, maybe I can. I've just never really drawn one before. Okay, this is how we get here. We have a crashed helicopter, and the path is a river. Okay. Now, let's see. So now we're gonna move. And we start with the 6. Okay. So and after we move, we'll have a 5. So I'll write 5 on here. And then so we can move up, down, or side to side. We'll move up. Okay. Traveler's here now. Next, we respond. So flip over the top card on the stack. The suit tells you what kind of feature to draw. The acting player comes up with an appropriate feature and draws it on the corresponding map square. The acting player then looks up the card and plays sheet 2 and reads the matching question aloud, improvises a response, and sketches a small image representing this response. Place the flip card in a discard pile. Okay, so we moved up, and our card is going to be a 7 of spades. So let's go check out. So a spade is a landmark, so a well-known reference point. Building, monuments, notable geography. So we'll draw a landmark in the middle of the current square. On the next turn, peek at all adjacent cards before moving. Okay. Okay, wait, so the draw a path. I never really finished drawing the path between. I'll do that. I'll do that first. We'll take care of that. I don't want to deal with that yet while we're still figuring things out. So this is our river continues. Next, we'll draw a landmark over here. Let's see. I don't even know what kind of city this is. Let's see. We will draw. It seems more like a village to me. Let's draw a huge oak tree? Could be a willow tree. We're just gonna draw a big tree. Okay, this is their landmark. It's a big tree. Okay. I don't know if we get to decide anything else about this tree. Oh, you know what? We probably get to learn more when we read the second part about the card. Okay. Here's our big landmark. And 7 of spades. Where do people often get lost? Let's see if we put that. Okay, we sketch a small image representing this response. Okay. Okay, where do people often get lost? Let's add that to our map. How should we add this? Maybe there's some sort of maze around here, or this landmark is surrounded by a large marsh in the back. And there's tall plants back here. And it's super easy for people to get lost in here. Okay, our traveler is a little bit see-through. Keep drawing this marsh. Okay. I don't want to add too many details because we will have to add some more stuff to this square. Now, let's see. The next step after that is just repeat. So everyone, which is just gonna be myself. Some of these a little more confusing because it's just myself. I just realized my chat box is not working. Okay. You know what? Okay, this should be the chat box situated even though we can't see it. Okay. I'm gonna check. Okay, yes, chat box works. Perfect. It just shows up really late on stream, I think. Okay. Perfect. All right. So then I guess I keep going until we're down to 0. And then we rest. So I'm not sure how many days this is supposed to be. Do I skip a step? Let's see. Okay, so I think the final day is when all the cards have been used. I'm going to assume that's what it is because it is not saying anything else. So we will continue. Let's move. Let's just keep going up. We'll go up again. So now we're here. And now we have 4 moves left. Let's see what we have. Okay, we have a 6 of hearts. And I'll discard these. Okay, we have a 6 of hearts. So that's going to be a heart path. So this is channels used for travel. Let's draw a path. Let's draw... Should I draw another river? I kind of... I want to draw... I want to draw kind of like a river connected to the marsh, but I don't know if that's gonna be... I don't know if it's like cheating. Or like if I can like bend it around and connect it to the next one. We'll draw a river. Okay. That's part of our river, because we don't know if the next place will also be a path. So okay, this is our river. Next, it was a 6 of hearts, so 6. And that's going to be, as a stranger, how are you greeted? Okay. Well, so far we're out in the woods. And I'm not sure if there's any people yet. And honestly, I feel like we wouldn't have seen any people yet. So, I think we're going to be greeted... I'd say we're going to be greeted well by the wildlife, okay? I'm not seeing really many people in this city so far, just because we've seen a lot of marsh and river. Maybe the animals here haven't either, so we'll draw a happy little deer who's cool with seeing us, greeting us very well. All right, that's our little deer. Okay. And that's that turn. Let's see. Let's move this way. I think that's our only option. I think we could move back, but I'm not sure if we can do that until after rest. So let's not risk it. We've got 3 more moves left. And that's going to be a king of diamonds. All right. I haven't had diamonds yet. And a diamond is a node. So focal points and intersections. Draw a node between a corner of the current square and the 3 corners adjacent to it. The traveler can now move diagonally between these squares. So I can put a node right here. Should I do like a river? Like going around here, or should I branch out to a new place? I kind of want to continue this river. Kind of want to like grow off of what I already have. Let's move this deer, because I don't want him to drown in the river. Let's move him over here. And then we'll draw a little pond. Yeah, let's draw a pond. Okay, I like that. I like that a little better. Oh. But it's gonna kind of interact with the marsh over here. That's okay. That's okay. I feel like I'm not taking this in the exact direction that maybe most people would go with a city RPG. This is distinctly not a city. Okay. Well, we got our focal point, our node. Now, let's do king. So sketch a person you meet along the way. Okay, who is here? They live by a pond. What do we think? Do we think another critter? I could do another critter. I could also probably shouldn't do another critter. Let's try a little goblin. You know what? Maybe he likes living here. Maybe he lives here. He could be another traveler. You never know. I'm gonna give him little overalls. I think he lives here. I think this is a pond that he frequents. You know what? Maybe he even has a fishing rod. I don't know how to draw this well. There's a little hook. Okay. Yeah, he goes fishing. That's the person we meet on the way. And I'm gonna move him more into the center. What if there's another node? There he is. Goblin Pete. I don't know. We'll come up with a better name, maybe. Okay. Let's go. Should we go down? Let's go down. A 10 of hearts. Another path. Another path. Okay. Ooh, I don't want to say another river, but I kind of like rivers. It works, you know? We'll continue the marsh over here into a river. Okay, there's our river. And 10. What signs do you see? Okay. Let's say there's probably gonna be a sign telling people to not go over to like where the tree is because you can get lost. We'll just... Is that a good skull? You can't really tell it's a skull. Okay. I think, no. If you zoom in at least, it's a skull. If you zoom in at least. I'm sure it's fine. I'm gonna connect these. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Oh, and I did not move our traveler. He's got to move again anyway. So this was 2. Let's go down. We have one more path to take before it's the end of our day. And let's pull that card. A 5 of spades. Okay. So that's going to be a big landmark here. How about... trying to think of something fun that's not also a river. I love my bodies of water, I guess. Let's see. Let's do a statue. There's gonna be a statue here. And it can be a statue. It's a deer statue. Maybe. Deer are really important around here. You never know. Okay. There's our landmark, big deer statue. And then, say 5. Where do residents like to visit? Newcomers? Okay. We're definitely gonna have to go more city now. Maybe this is just the outskirts of the city, you know? This is the outskirts. We're gonna move more into the bustling city area. I'm sure newcomers like to go out here to visit the farmer's market. Let's draw a little stall. I feel like people like to go visit farmers markets, right? I used to work at one, so I'm cool with not visiting them personally. All right. And they sell some carrots, some circles, and some squares, or lines. I don't know what this is. It's farmers market items. Okay. So newcomers love to visit the farmers market. Awesome. I say awesome too much. Okay, we have one more movement that we can do. So let's go over here. Then we're at 0, so we're resting. And at our last location, at 4 of diamonds. Have we had diamonds yet? Yes, the node. Okay. We'll do another node. I could do a river. We're not gonna do a river. Okay, let's do some kind of... I feel like a fountain would be like a landmark, but it's kind of like round. What do they suggest? Crossroads, transit stations, meeting places. Okay, we can do some sort of crossroads here. This is, you know, a little... one of those poles with like signs on it. Okay. We can have that. That can be your crossroad. Okay, awesome. And then there's a 4 of diamonds, so 4.
Can you use it in a sentence?
And I'm getting an ad. That's cool.
You hit your vape.
What knowledge is valued here? Who holds it? Well, I'm sure a lot of general knowledge about like outdoors. Maybe there's an old witch who lives here. You know, and she's definitely moved more into the town area. You know, we got the farmer's market out here. You know, maybe she's a little, I don't want her to live just in a hut, you know, if she's gonna live more into the city. Oh, you know, it doesn't have to be considered a hut. It can be considered a cottage. I can't draw a cottage. Do I pull up a cottage PNG? A little, okay, you know what? It has the little like cross beam on the window like that. That gives cottage, right? This is giving cottage, right? I can't tell. We'll do some like little bushes. That looks like cottage. And then we'll draw a little witch out here. With a hat that's too big. Okay, that's our little witch. So, she knows all about the marsh and the dangers out there. Okay. And then we rest. So the day comes to an end once the die reaches 1. Oh, when it reaches 1? Okay. So we should have stopped the day before. Okay, I can see that now by the fact that we have 7 squares complete. It's okay. We'll take 1 off of the next turn. Of the next day. We'll take 1 turn off the next day. So we're going to move the traveler to a previously visited area and draw a simple place to rest in the corresponding grid square. So that was our first day. And we will go... We're gonna go back to Pete the Goblin. And I feel like Pete probably has a little tent, you know? He's probably camping out here. He probably has a goblin wife and children to get back to. But might stay out here. So that is Pete's tent. So we can stay there while Pete goes home for the night. Awesome. So that was our first day in the city. So we'll keep moving around. So I'm gonna assume the final turn is when we get all the cards turned over. Okay, so we're starting from here today. Let's see how many turns we have. 1. I wanted to take a turn. Do we just stick with 1? Or we'll take a turn off the next time that we can possibly take a turn off. Okay. We're here. We can go back. But I kind of want to explore and kind of like get a ground work done. I don't know. Let's go here. A 2 of diamonds. I know what those are. 2 diamonds. So we're going to do a node. Another node. I'm really getting all my nodes in. Maybe there's supposed to be like nodes all the way around here. We'll do Should we do, so we can also do like a meeting place. I don't know what that would look like a bus stop. I don't think there's buses here. Maybe some sort of... Okay, I'm putting a fountain here. I want a fountain. I'm getting a fountain. Oh, but there's gonna be focal points. And that fountain looks stupid there. We'll just do a nice little area like this. Maybe has some bushes. Okay. So that's our node. Then let's see, a 2. Are there many visitors? If so, what draws them? If not, why is this place avoided? So what draws our travelers, or what makes them go away? I feel like people are going to not want to be here, personally. It's just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I feel like there's going to be some sort of pack of wolves or something. How do we do this? Let's just... This is not a great wolf drawing. That's what a wolf looks like, right? That's a wolf? Okay. And we'll just draw... one or two wolves. Okay. That's our pack of wolves. This is why people do not want to be here. But you can tell how dangerous these wolves are. Traveler is going to go back over here. And we're going to draw a second tent. And I think the traveler is now going to set up a tent. So we can stay by Pete the Goblin. Second tent. Now, that was our second day. I really want to make sure I got the day thing correct. And I have linked on the stream the website that you need to go to get this game. Okay. Yes, I thought I had this figured out. I guess I do not. Because I'm not sure. Oh, the day comes to an end. Yep. No idea when the final day is. That's cool. We'll just keep going until all the cards are gone. And we have to leave some cards here so we can like work our way back over to this side, I think. So we'll have to keep going back over here. Or we need to be able to move all the way over here on the final day, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we can do with any certain amount. Or any amount of dice rolls. Okay. New day. Let's roll for how many turns? 6, and we're going to take off 1 because I accidentally added 1 earlier. So we're going to do 5. We're going to take 1 turn moving diagonally because we have that node now. So we have 4 more turns left. And let's see. It is this card, a 3 of diamonds. Okay. So we're going to do another node. Let's do a node over here by the farmer's market. And I think we're just gonna do, we'll just do roads for now, I think. I like this for the nodes. Let's see if I can switch it up a little bit. What can I add to this road intersection to make it different? I can just add a different sign. I can just keep it a road. If I'm gonna draw it that wonkily. Wonkily? Wonky? Okay. That's better. We'll do a yield sign. What are we yielding to? Not sure. Maybe all the farmers. Okay. What is a job you see someone doing? Now, there is a farmer's market over here. There has to be someone farming somewhere. And what better place than right here? Maybe there's a garden kind of like in the city area. So they have like some like raised planter beds. I think raised planter, I think those are cool. Yeah. We'll draw a few different plants. I don't know if we have to draw the person who's doing these, but we have our little garden area. So someone owns the land over here and the garden over here. Maybe it's not even the farmer. Maybe they sell their stuff to the farmer's market and then get their crops sold that way. Okay. Here's our little garden center. Let's move down. Oh. Yeah, let's move down. I want to go back to this witch area. See how she's doing. See what else she has going on. An ace of spades. Okay. And spades is going to be a landmark. Which I think is what we got last time here. Oh, on the next turn, peek out all adjacent cards. I forgot about doing that. That's on me. Okay. So another landmark here. Obviously, this witch is gonna own something big, you know? There's a reason why this is her land, okay? I could do like a large cauldron. Okay, she has a large cauldron. And this is for her. No, not to make potions. This is her soup cauldron. I need a soup cauldron this big. Oh my god. Okay. So she has this huge soup cauldron. I love that. Now let's see an ace. Name a district that extends over multiple squares. Okay. I don't know if it has to include this district though. I'm thinking that no, because I want these to be a farming district, and I don't know if we include the witch in that. Could be maybe these bottom 3 squares of the market district. You know, maybe she sells her soup. Okay. I don't know how to symbolize that on the map. We can do a little dollar sign. That's an S. That does not look like a dollar sign. Okay. This is our market district. Okay. Wonderful. Now we could move back. We could move forward. I want to move back. I want to re-exploit. Oh, but we could set up what the market looks like. Let's set up what the market looks like. Okay. So, if I can click the right button. And we have 2 more turns left. And let's see what is here. A 3 of hearts. So that's gonna have a path. And we already have this we already have this node up here. We can do a path from the witch's place. Maybe this path kind of like extends around. Let's do that. We can do just kind of a little circle path. We can edit this if we need to, if need be. Okay, we have our little path that we can go, and we don't need to take a turn down if we go between these. So a 3 of hearts. What is something admired here? What could be admired here? Ourselves? We could do a giant mirror. This is the market district, though. Hmm. It could be something that we're selling that could be admired. It could also be the way someone sells something. I want people to sell fish. I like fish. Maybe there is a fish stall. Do another stall up here. I think our traveler's a little too big. It's okay. And people here admire how big fish this fisherman catches. Maybe this is where Pete the Goblin sells his goods. Maybe this is where he sells the fish that he catches. Okay, that's gonna be Pete. Okay. And then we can move back over this way. And we don't even have to take a car down, or we can move up and end the day and end the stream at 1 hour. We'll move up. Okay, this is our last day, and then we'll do a rest. Let's see what is here. King of Clubs. So this is going to have an edge. So boundaries, walls, shorelines, overpasses, or neighborhoods. Draw an edge between the current square and a vertical or horizontally adjacent square. The traveler can no longer move directly between these squares. Okay. Well, it doesn't... I hate to cut myself off from the departure square. However, we can move freely between these. And I feel like it wouldn't make sense if I cut myself off from there. So I think there's something up here blocking the departure area. It could be a wall. Maybe there's a reason why this is the departure area. Maybe it's dangerous. We'll do chain link fence. And we'll move the traveler down again. Okay. There's our chain link fence. Okay. So we now cannot move between these two areas. Now, that was a king. So, sketch a person you meet along the way. I think, yes, all the jack, kings, and queens are going to be little people. Okay. In that case, I feel like we should not have put Pete here. Because Pete's over there. Maybe we'll meet someone else. On the square, maybe it's empty. Okay. But here, who's here? Who's someone that we may meet? Maybe animal people live here too. Maybe it's enchanted. And that's why they have the deer statue. Because there are literal deer people who live here. And they want to kind of respect where they came from. And kind of the actual deer. They want to respect where they came from and the actual deer that live around here. So we have a little deer guy who's clearly curious about our traveler here. Okay, and that is where we will leave off. And that was day 3 out of who knows how many days we'll be staying here. So, thank you for watching. I'm not sure the next day I'll stream, probably sometime again this week.